channel, and here we are to work on these problems. And as we are instructed here that we should draw the isometric and cavalier projections of figure A and figure B. So we are working on figure A now, and we are going to be producing the isometric view of this object, as you can see on the screen. And here we have that for the dimensions, and for this circle that we have here, the diameter is 30, and for this curve that we have here, the radius is 30, and then we have the center line of the circle, that is the horizontal center line, to be 30 millimeters from this line here. And coming to the plan, this is the plan or the top view, as this is the front elevation. So we have that the thickness from here to here is 10, and then the length from here to here is 60, which is also the same as length from here to here. So let's work on the isometric view of this object. So let's start. So the first thing that we are going to do is to draw a horizontal line, a short horizontal line like this. And then though we are not given the lowest point, so but I'm going to place it myself. So on this side, I'm going to draw this line in this direction, and then I will turn my set square like this and draw this line in this direction. Alright, and then I'm going to draw a vertical line from this point. So we take a vertical line from this point up like this, and then I'll be taking the measurements right now. So I'm going to take 60 millimeters on this side here. Okay, so here we have 60 millimeters. This is 60 millimeters here, so I'm not taking it. Okay, sorry, so this is 60 millimeters. Alright, so I took it from 0. So then we take 10 millimeters here on this side from this point. So this is 10 millimeters here. So we have this. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to draw a vertical line from this point. So I will draw a vertical line here from this point up, and I will also come here and draw a vertical line. Okay, so we have the vertical line, and then the next thing that I'm going to do is that, so the height, as we have here in the question, so the height as we have here in the question, so if the distance from here to here is 30 and the radius of this circle is also 30, so we have 30 plus 30, and that will give us 60. So the height is 60 millimeters. So we take it here from 0, and this is 60 millimeters here. So we are going to draw a line. So from this point, we draw a line to touch this line, and then so we turn our set square like this, and then we draw a line in this direction. So I will come here also, coming to this point here, I will draw a line in this direction, and then I will turn the set square like this and draw a line to touch this line. Alright, so this is what we have to do first. And then the next thing that we are going to do is that we are going to construct this semicircle that we have here in the elevation. So we are going to construct it, and this is how we are going to do it. So what we are going to do first is to divide this 60 millimeters square into 2 equal parts. So we have this is 30, and then we also divide into 2 equal parts down here. So we take 30, so this is the midpoint. So here we are going to draw a vertical line. So we draw a vertical line at this point here, and then with set square, so we draw a line in this direction. So we draw a line from this point, so meeting this line here. And then the next thing that we are going to do is that we are going to connect this corner and this corner together. So the longest diagonal, so we draw the line, we draw a line through the longest diagonal, and it goes like this. Alright, so then the next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to draw a line. So from this point, so I draw a line from this point, so to join this point here. So draw a line from here, so to join this point here. So I'm not going to label. Okay, so this is the center of the arc that we are going to use. So let's look at it now. So we take our compass, putting it at this point here. So and then we extend to this point. I need to reduce this a bit. Okay, so we extend to this point here. Okay, so then I'm going to draw an arc. So from this point, so we draw an arc like this. Okay, so we have this arc now. Okay, so then the next thing that we are going to do is that we now take this point as the center and we extend the compass to this point that we have here. So this point here, and we draw an arc like this. Okay. Alright, so we have this now. Then we also have this curve art on this part here. So we need to produce that curve. This is what I do to work the curve on this part out. So what you are to do is that you draw a line from here to touch this line, and then take some point here. So just come up here a little bit. So come up here and draw a line to this side, and then so we come up to this point, just move a little bit away, and then draw a line from here to this side, and then coming to this point here. So just draw a line to touch this one, and then you come to this point here on this line. So draw a line from this point to this side. Now the thickness from here to here is 10 millimeters. So you come to this point here, this point that we have here. So take 10 millimeters. Take 10 millimeters to this side. So on this line. So take 10 millimeters. This is 10 millimeters. Okay. Then coming to this point. So take 10 millimeters to this side. This is already 10 millimeters. So we just come here and take another 10 millimeters from here. So from this point, take 10 millimeters. So here we have 10 millimeters here. Alright, so the next thing that I'm going to do is that this point that we have here, right from this point, so this point, and this point here. So going to this point here. So we are going to join them together with the use of a French curve, and this is how it goes. So we take the French curve, and then we first of all connect these 2 points together. So you have to set the French curve, so set it very well. Okay, so make sure you can see the point and draw this line. So I can use my compass to do that, but I go with this method from time to time. Okay, so you can see the curve is coming out. Also join this point together like this. Okay, then so we have a point here. So for the point that we have here, always careful with it, because looking at this point now, so if I draw the curve like that, so the line will not be okay. So what I will do so is that from this point here, I'll just take 10. So I'll take 10 here like this. So I just take this point and take 10 from a point here. So that's what I'm going to do. Then I'm going to join. Okay, so I just turn like this and join this together with this. Alright, so what we need is for us to make sure there's a curve. So coming out here, so we have a curve here. So just go on like that. So this line now, so you make this line a thick line. So make this line a thick line from here to here. On this, let it join this diagonal line, and then so we are going to make this line a thick line. So make this line a thick line, and then we also make this line a thick line. So this line also, we make it a thick line. Okay, so and then so this line here, so we also make it a thick line. Alright, so now so we have a circle here in the center whose diameter is 30 millimeters. So let's quickly construct that circle. So what we have to do is that we divide 30 by 2, that is 15. So from the center here, so take 15 millimeters down to this side. Okay, this is 15 millimeters, and take 15 millimeters up. So so if I look at this one, so we have that 15 millimeters. So we have it at this point, and also on this vertical line, So we take 15 millimeters down, so this is 15 millimeters here, okay. Then take 15 millimeters up, so up here, so this is 15 millimeters to make that 30. So what we have to do now, so with our 30 degree set square, so we are going to draw a line, so from here to here, and then we come up here, so we also draw a line, so through this point, and then draw a vertical line, so through this point here, and then you draw a vertical line through this point. Alright, so we have this now. So what we have to do is that, so we have already drawn this diagonal line, though it's a little bit, so we have already drawn this diagonal line, and then we are going to connect this point here. We connect this point with this line, so we connect it with this line, and at the same time we also connect this point. We connect it with this point, sorry, this point to this point, and this same point we connect it to this point. So this is a 4-center method that we use to construct isometric circle. So draw from here to here. So we are making use of this point here, so this point and this point. So those are the points that we are using to draw the circle, the isometric circle. So we put the big point here, so we extend to this particular point that we have here, and then we are going to draw an arc. So we draw an arc like this. Okay, so we draw this arc, and then we put at this point here. So from this point, so we draw an arc. Alright, so this is the isometric circle. So all you have to do is make use of this point. Okay, so extend your compass to this point and draw this arc from here to here, and then use this point, extend to this point here and draw this arc from here to here, and then we are making use of this point and extend the compass here, draw this arc, put it at this point and draw this arc. So that's it. But we are not done with this work, because the thickness from here to here is 10, and then that means that we should be able to see the part of the circle on this side here. So what we are to do, or what I do in this case, is that I'll just take some point. So I will take a point from here. So I take a point. So from here I will take a point. So draw a line inward like this, and then I will come to this point here. So this point I will have here. So on this line I will draw a line inward, and then I will come to this point here, and I will draw a line inward like this. Then coming to this point, I will also draw a line, so inward from this point. Then I'm going to take the measurement of 10 millimeters. So on this line I will take 10 millimeters from here. So from here I will take 10, so that's 10, and then from this point I will take 10 millimeters. This is it. Then coming to this point here, I will also take 10 millimeters, and then at this point here I will take 10 millimeters. Alright, so all these points I'm going to join them together with the use of a French curve, so like this. So we have this point. So when I take the French curve, so I will join them together. So I will turn my French curve like this. So making sure that the points are well laid on the curve. So I'll just draw. So join them together like this. Alright, so this is how the hole will be. So if you look at it, so you can see the other part of the hole here. So this is how it's supposed to be done. So thank you, and keep on practicing.